new subscribers, my new watchers. Like, comment, subscribe. Today, we are going to be talking about being an entrepreneur, things you need to know, do's and don'ts. The first topic is ideas. Baby, when I tell you ideas of what you want to sell, what do you what do you as an entrepreneur or upcoming entrepreneur want to sell to your audience? So yeah, ideas, you just have to make sure that whatever you want to sell, whatever you want to advertise to sell is what you want to do. You cannot, don't just go off of, oh yeah, I want to sell this because it seems like they're making a lot of money off of doing it. You have to want to do it. You can't just want to do it for the money. Like, you want to make sure that your customers are happy and make sure that you know, the stuff that you're selling to your customers is sellable worthy, I guess you could say. Like, you're able to sell it. It's not cheap, it's not too expensive. Like, you know, depending on what you're selling, you have a price limit. And we're gonna talk about price limits after. But once you get your idea down packed, what you want to do, like what do you want to sell, then that's the first thing. The next thing is your brand name. Your brand name is very important, baby. It's very important. Because I had like 18 million thousand brand names. Let me tell you. And they all sounded so stupid. So it was kind of back and forth. Like, you have to like take words out, put words together. It's very hard and it takes time. You can't just think of a name if you could think of a name off the top of your head, you're like, you have to make sure that nobody has this name. And if you're trying to move forward with your business and you're being an entrepreneur, you want to make sure nobody has that. So then you got to go back and you got to look for another name and you got to decide, well, you know, this is what I really like. I like the way this sounds. So I'm going to just find a different. Oh, are you going to spend this much money to make sure that that name is your name and nobody else can use your name? So it's a lot of work when you're trying to figure out your names. You just got to make sure that you take time and you're thinking like you should be. Like, don't just go and use a stupid name, like a name that doesn't mean anything. Another thing is research. Do your research. We do not have Google for no reason, sweetie. We don't at all. Research. Make sure this is what you want to do. Look it up. Look how much money it's going to be. It's going to be very, very pricey. It's going to take time. You need to research, and it took me a while, and that's why I'm still not sure about certain things that I'm supposed to be selling. I'm not sure, so I'm doing my research on it so that I know, okay, I did my research, everything's fine, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, I'm making sure this is what I'm doing. So when you research, there's a lot of things you can research. You can research the types of, say if you want to sell jewelry, you can research the types of what is it called? Gold, I guess you could say, gold or silver or whatever you want to call it. There's different types. There's types that turn green, there's types that break, there's types that do both. You have to do your research. You can't just, oh, I like this necklace, I'm gonna start selling it. That's not how it goes, because then when your customer buys from you and you're like, and they receive their merchandise and then it starts turning green and then next week it's broken and they're like, I spent $15 on this necklace and it's not cutting it. Why is it broken already? That's not what you want. You don't want that. And then that's bad on your name because you're advertising something that's not what it is. You need to do your research and make sure that those are the things that you want, and those are the things that when you receive them, it's exactly how you pictured it be packaging. For females that are trying to go further in their eyelash business or their cosmetic business, when you have a vendor, they tell you that they have certain packages and they can be custom made. You don't have to have your LLC to have it custom made, but if you want those packages to be your packages, the LLC will come in handy, I guess you could say. So you don't wanna get a package and then you see somebody else with the package and you're just like, that's my packaging. Like, why does she have my packaging? You have to be very close. You have to pay very close attention to the type of vendors you are dealing with. Some vendors can scam you. Some vendors can say that something's this and it's not. It's not what it is, baby. It's not what it is. So it's just like, what's going on? Why does she have my packaging? That's my packaging. I'm paying you for that package to come to me so that I can sell my stuff. So it's a another thing is make a budget. When you pass all those steps and you've decided, oh, this is what I want to do, lip gloss is what I want to do, eyelashes is what I want to sell. Say you spend $2-3 for a pair of eyelashes, and not a pair, but you spend a couple extra dollars. Say you get 5 different pairs of eyelashes and 10 each, and then your vendor says that all together is $145. You personally, cause like including shipping and everything, it's $145. You receive your eyelashes. You need to make sure that you're charging people probably $10 or $15 for a pair of eyelashes. $10 to $15 the most on a pair of eyelashes. Only because the eyelashes were expensive. The shipping is expensive. Like, sweetie, when you see how much you gotta pay for shipping for some eyelashes, baby, it's expensive. It's just however much you spend on your eyelashes or your lip gloss or whatever you want to purchase, you gotta make sure you're spending. You're charging enough so that whenever you get money, you're adding it adds up faster than me charging somebody $6. Cause charging somebody $10 to $15 for a pair of eyelashes is gonna add up faster than charging somebody $6 for a pair of eyelashes when I spent like $45 on some shipping. You're out your mind. That's not happening. So you have to be you have to pay, and it is a lot of work, and it's stressful. So it's gonna stress you out. You're gonna have your moments where you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't even think I can do it. It's gonna happen. The next thing is spend your money wisely. Make sure that the money that you're getting from whatever you're selling, half of it goes to you, the other half towards your business. You can't take the money and spend it on yourself, because then what are you gonna use to buy all the stuff that you need to sell your stuff? Like, how are you gonna get all that stuff back with no money? You're spending all that money on yourself. You just need to spend your money wisely, save your money. That's the only thing I can say is save your money. Another thing is promoting. Now, when you start your business, if you have a whole bunch of every social media thing, do it. Who cares? Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, not so much Tumblr. I mean, you can use Pinterest too, but me personally, I have Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I have those 4 social media bases, and I'm very well known on all of them. So it's a good, you make your own flyers, take your own pictures, and like be like, oh, upcoming merchandise or upcoming sales, stuff like that. Like you wanna post like very, very, very frequently, because you want them to be like, oh yeah, I seen this girl and she's selling lashes and the lashes are a bomb. I want to try it out. That then they try it out and it's something that they like, and it's like, oh yeah, this is who I bought my lashes off of, and then that's more clientele, that's more people that want to buy off of you because they're hearing from other people that your stuff is good. You want to promote yourself. You want to not only post on one social media base, you want to post on multiple ones, so that it's just like, oh, people that you might not have on this social media, you have on another social media, So it's just like making yourself look good, putting yourself out there so that other people can purchase from you. And then you never know, one day somebody's buying something from you from fucking Hawaii. It's just building a name for yourself. Like, you're building something on your name. You're making yourself look good, so that when you walk around, not when you walk around, but when you go places and they're just like, oh yeah, she sells lashes. I like her lashes. She sells lip gloss. Her lip glosses are bomb. Like, you know, you want to make a name for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend.